Stop yelling.
Quiet. Gonna get fucked up.
Shut up. As you guys argue, you hear this.
Oh god.
Like louder thumping coming faster.
Oh my god, I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound. I need to put my feet up. I didn't like that at all.
Hello and welcome to Homebrew Party. My name is James and I'm here with 4 fantastic friends. Say hello to Evelyn,
Hello.
Danielle,
Hey.
Josh,
Hey.
and Mike.
Hello.
All right, let's get the show started. So after a long, cold night in soggy tents, the morning brings some relief. The rain has slowed, and small patches of sky you can see within the thick Neverwinter woods are less dark. But your stomachs grumble, hungry for breakfast. How's everybody feeling about your supplies? Do you think you'll have enough to complete all of your missions?
So far so good. Depends how long we're out here.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, without
I'm good for a couple weeks at least.
without going in and counting every single square. Yeah, if it's just half a ration a day, then I'm good enough for 18 days, I think.
Okay. So that's half a ration if Frill's around to help you.
If Frill's around.
Yeah, so without Frill, that's...
Why would Frill leave us?
Well, we always have good berries, right?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm confident. It's too late now. We can't go buy rations anymore. We're already
No,
gone.
but we could hunt.
Yeah. Well, let's get to the druid hag first, and then we'll think about hunting wascally wabbits.
Well, as you know, the Owlbear Lodge is out of supplies. Like, so as you mentioned, there's nowhere to get supplies. So if all of you get stuck in the middle of the woods here, without any food, it's going to get really sketchy all of a sudden.
There's all sorts of food in the woods, though. You just have to look for it.
So far, Frill has been helping you forage. He hasn't been doing any hunting. So you're all discussing this, and you see Frill kind of stand up and say, well, I may be able to help you in this situation you're in. He says, the ways of the Tel Kasir is only to take from nature what is necessary. Traveling through Lairwood, I have foraged plants, nuts, and fruit to help sustain us. However, if we need more, we deem as a group that we need more sustenance to survive, I can hunt.
Thank you, sir.
So as everybody's packing and getting ready to move out, Frill stands up and says, I'll be back soon, just need to use the bathroom. And you notice as he leaves his journal. He's been writing in this for quite a while. Every night he's been just jotting, and he's been writing it last night quite heavily. And he leaves it wide open, almost
On purpose.
on purpose, standing in front of everybody. The closest two that were next to Frill is Kronk and Serafino. So I will ask Kronk or Serafino if you want to do anything.
While Kronk's packing up his bag, you just hear him whistling a little bit. On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. And then he looks over and sees the notebook open and kind of nudges Serafino. Hey, should we look at this?
Well, I can pick it up for him.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't forget it.
Yeah. Like, you weren't planning on reading it, right?
I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? He left it open.
He finds out and he gets angry and
Well,
hates
maybe
you.
he should have been more responsible with his stuff a little bit and not leave it laying open.
Accidents happen. and-
It's almost like he did it on purpose.
Do you think?
You never know.
Do elves even need to use the bathroom?
Of course. Would they implode like a
He doesn't have to sleep, so I don't know.
meditates? Yeah.
So Kronk grabs it and just kind of starts flipping through the pages.
Okay, so you're not going to just side glance. You're just
Hey,
He's going to grab it. He's not very smart.
I don't know if you should be reading that.
You read it for me then.
Well, no, I don't think I should be reading it either.
All right, so Kronk grabs it, puts it in his hands.
Yeah.
It's
The page that it was
It's
open.
private stuff. Wait, is there anything about me in there?
I'll let you know if I come across anything.
So from this distance, you can see in his hands, the biggest text on top says journal entry, day 20, but the rest you can't read. But Kronk, you just go in and you read the whole thing.
Okay.
So everybody else pretend you didn't hear this. So if you want to find out, he can tell you. It reads, last night didn't go so well. I'm lucky to be alive. Everything hurts. I feel I'm in a strange state. Half of me feels happy to be back and within the comforts of Layerwood. Half of me feels anxious and fearful from the nightmarish creatures that nearly took my life and haunt my dreams. Doubt gnaws at me. Do I have the strength to face what lies ahead? Focus, Frill. You are Tel Kasir. You are strong. You have a job to do and friends to help. You can do this. You must. There's like a space and like some jot lines, some writing, and it's crossed out, and it says, I am sensing something strange ahead. I wonder if it will be like before. Should I continue to keep this secret? That's the last page of his journal entry. And then you hear him, he's coming back.
I drop the book right quick and kind of back up a little bit. Serafina, come with me.
Okay, so
Don't involve me.
okay, so I'm going to get you to roll a sleight of hands to see how well you place it. If you just drop it and it's flipped over, he's going to notice.
Okay. 4.
Okay, so you hear him coming and you take it and you flip it and the book like lands off.
Throws it in the woods.
Just like throws up in the air.
It was open, now it's closed. It's nowhere near where it was. It's obvious. And then you go over to Serafina and you take off. All right, so you see Frill come back. He looks down in his book and he looks down at the rest of you. And he says, did someone look at my journal?
Braille? Can we speak for a minute, please?
You've never seen Frill with a frown before, but he's got a frown. Doesn't look too happy.
I couldn't help it. You left, it was open. I seen it. Is it really that bad?
He pauses, breathes out heavily, looks you in the eye. I am disappointed in you.
I'm sorry.
I haven't known you for very long, but I give you my trust, and you have broken that trust.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. It was there. I haven't told anybody else yet. Swear.
So, you haven't told anybody. Well, time will see if you can regain my trust. But please do not do this again. These are my personal notes I take care to write myself.
You have my word.
He runs over and tells her right away.
He goes and starts writing a song about it.
Trust. What rhymes with trust? Thrust.
Oh shit. Alright, so Frill is kind of packing his stuff with still a frown on his face. Everybody ready to go?
Did we notice any of this or no?
You notice the two of them talking, and actually roll a perception check to see if you caught any of this conversation.
Okay.
Everybody can roll a perception check to see how much they catch.
Brogan's just holding his tiny little ration and pretending to eat it like a turkey leg to try to make it seem a little bit more nourishing, but not really working for him.
14.
14. Serafina.
7.
Okay. You walked a little further away.
Intentionally plugging your ears.
Private conversation, right?
But since Kronk talked to you and it told you what he was going to do, you kind of knew what it was, like what the topic was. Just didn't hear what they said.
Well, yeah, you don't want to break Frill's trust. Like, he's been a solid guy.
With the 14, you hear the loudest thing he said is, "I'm disappointed in you." You didn't quite hear the rest, but you did hear that.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask Frill. I'm gonna say, what did the band geek do? What's going on, Frill?
He went and looked in my journal.
Oh.
I'm not too impressed with this.
Okay.
Green half-orc. It doesn't seem to be very trustworthy.
So what's the tea, Kronk?
Nothing. I
I don't think he meant any harm.
No,
He's just,
no, I just curiosity got the best of me.
just doesn't understand boundaries. That's all.
I'm not a smart guy.
Why is he pale? What's in this book there, Frill? What have you been writing down and share with everybody else?
Is everything
Right.
okay? Anything you want to talk about?
Not yet. I'm not quite certain. There's something off. So I feel strange. but I'm not comfortable speaking about it just yet.
Something
Of course.
off, like when you went to the bathroom, or
No. Yeah, as you know, I almost died. Was it 2 days ago now? And but it seems like it's more than that. There's something. Maybe I'll just be able to shake it off. Maybe it's nothing.
You can be enigmatic while you're walking. We're burning daylight.
all right, let's go, guys.
That's a pretty big word for a dwarf.
There's lots to learn about me.
All right, so moving back to the DM role. As you journey deeper into Neverwinter Woods, the dense forest smells stronger than ever of pine needles and damp earth. So I want everyone to roll a perception check again, see what else you notice. Okay, so Lilith, you notice the terrain's beginning to slope upwards. An incline that increases the further you travel. And everyone else, the healing pools are directly east, yet Frill seems to be guiding you, the group, slightly south as well. You've noticed that you're not going in a direct line.
Are we veering a little bit?
What do you mean by veering?
Well, I think I feel like we're heading a little more south than we should be. I thought the healing pools were due east.
I turn around and make this face.
The reason? Is there like some terrain we're trying to avoid, or?
We've been friends for a while now. It's been how many weeks? 3 weeks we've been traveling? Something like that? I wasn't aware of your advanced navigational skills. I've never spoken of this before.
Well, I grew up in the Feywild. I mean, it's like literally all forest.
Hey, I'm doing my best to navigate us to the healing pool upon the safest path.
Mm-hmm.
Which direction exactly would you have taken?
Listen, I was just asking. But if you're confident, then I trust you, so...
So I imagine
This is your home,
a
right?
straight line, like any points, so through that thick bramble of thorns bushes over there?
No, I was just making sure, you know?
Okay.
Are you feeling okay? You seem a little testy this morning. Listen, we're all here for you, and we don't mean nothing by it. It's just, you know...
Pauses and he's just his hands in his face and he's shaking. There's something I've been meaning to share, but it's been bothering me for a long time now. But I just haven't thought of the right way to share it. He looks specifically at Seraphina and Lilith. He says, you know when we first met in Neverwinter? When we were chasing those hooded figures?
Mm-hmm.
It happened then. I could sense something strange. And then it happened again in Farmton. It's like I can see something without seeing it. Something not right. And it happened again 2 nights ago in Owlbear Lodge before those monsters came out. Real's eyes start to glow with intensity as he's talking. I see dead people. No. Dead people portals. I see portals in my mind's eye without even seeing them. I can feel them. Portals to the land of the dead. I'm telling you this now because I'm sensing one up ahead. Except it's different this time. It's like feeling the heat of a fire that I can't see. I think possibly something infernal lies ahead.
Is that why you're veering us south?
Puts his head down like almost in shame. It draws me like a fly to a flame.
Well, this would have been wonderful to know about 3 weeks ago. Why are you just telling us this now? Aren't we a team? Aren't we in this together? You don't even know if you're leading us to our doom. Why wouldn't you say this sooner?
This is a shame I hold, a shame I bear. Where I'm from, my hometown of Sherendar, anyone touched with necrotic or devilish infernal magic are known as defilers and are exiled. I can't let them know.
Brogan's just poking Lilith while he's talking about infernal defilers.
Yeah, Lilith is amazing. Like,
She would not be welcomed in Sherendar.
well, it sounds like they're jerks.
They are protectors of nature, protectors of good.
Yeah.
So are you not a protector of nature or good anymore because you almost died? Is that what you're saying? Or
No, I'm saying I have to hide the shame. There's something evil inside me that I'm not proud of.
What are you talking about? This is good, right? You can warn people if there's danger coming.
Frill's
right?
just having an existential
You just
crisis.
warned us. Now we can be prepared for this. If anything, it's a potential blessing, right?
And if you
It's
turn
not-
evil,
It's not the power, it's how you use it. Real? Right? Look at Lilith. She's got like devil papa. And like she's
Devil Papa.
and she's amazing. She's already helped so many people.
if you turn too dark, my hammer can fix it for you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hold it against you.
Just don't be evil.
Maybe easy for you to say, but if you had this inside you, you might think differently.
I've got a lot going on too, there, fella.
Brogan takes out his little journal. Note to self, watch the elf. Puts it back in his pocket.
At least I won't be the one
Okay,
getting picked on
so-
anymore. Hey, Brogan.
So you can feel these portals, like you said, to where?
These undead creatures came out of them last time at Owlbear Lodge. And Dahlia was explaining that she was going to the Shadowfell through the portal. I could feel this
Okay.
essence, not only feel the portal, but what was inside. I could feel the energy.
How long have you been feeling these things?
Far too long.
So it's not a recent thing then.
Well, I've had almost maybe premonitions before it first happened in Neverwinter. Strange feelings, but I would just run away from the source. Now it's drawing me towards it. And I don't like it. I don't like not having control.
All right, well, I vote Frill no longer be the navigational head. Who else knows these parts that can lead us to the healing pool and not to some evil inferno?
Well, I'm not a local, but I can probably guide us.
Sounds
through
like
the
there's
forest.
something. It sounds like there's something evil that way, so we might as well go smash it while we're here.
Well,
can't let
I
that
mean,
roam
if we
there.
left it, who knows?
If Merrick were here, he'd say, "Give me some fucking money." But then he'd say, after that, he'd say, "We gotta go smash the evil ones." I'll still follow the elf, but if you lead us to an enemy, we can clean up the world a bit, as long as it's still on the way to the healing pools.
I'm with Frill on this and Brogan. I have to show Frill here that I'm sorry for breaking his trust, and I need to build a trust with him. So I'm on Team Frill with this one, guys.
Well, listen, like, if you trust us, we can look after you. But you gotta let us know when you have these feelings. You gotta let us know when these portals are close so we can be ready. And if we find any, maybe we can do something about them. Maybe we can shut them down, or I'm not sure.
Once the darkness is gone, you can resume following your path.
Trust is a two-way street.
If it's infernal, maybe our Lilith's friends later will invite us in for tea, and we can carry on our way. And if they're too dark,
We smash him with our
hammer
great
time.
hammer.
Yeah,
Can't touch this.
absolutely.
That makes sense. I didn't tell you because of the shame I felt. But now that I've told you, I agree I should be more forthcoming and let you know.
We're helping a guy that turned into a werewolf, okay? You should know us by now. You don't need to worry about these things.
Don't be ashamed of
Sit-
nothing. I shit my pants one time.
Thanks, Kronk.
Just promise me if we run into other elves, do not mention this. Can you promise me this? He looks at all of you.
I'll
Yeah.
rob him blind before I tell him anything. I'm kidding. Maybe.
Makes no difference to me. I've got no reason to tell anybody anything.
Seems private.
I promise.
You don't need to announce it to
tell 'em what?
everybody.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Van Geek over here might blab there, but whatever. He'll write a
I'll write a song about it
yeah,
if
write a
anything.
song about it.
Frill the Portal Whisperer.
I read an elf's journal and he senses portals.
Pretty much.
Okay, so are we going to smash some baddies or are we going to the healing pool?
Well, how close is the portal? Can you tell?
It's very close.
Well, it sounds like we're not going out of our way then.
Portal, portal, portal,
Hey,
portal.
listen, I wouldn't be too excited for these things. You were there.
You were there what came out last time?
Yeah,
Brill almost
we're
died.
stronger now, though.
Well,
I don't know
Marginally.
about that.
marginally.
Well, everybody be on guard.
All right, so back with my DM hat on, how do you want to travel? Normal pace, or do you want a sneak approach, which would be half speed? It would take you
So
twice as
are we
long.
still, is the aim, like how many squares away are we from
I won't say
the portal?
squares, but it's leading southeast, so you're still going towards the healing pools a bit.
When he says very close, how close is very close?
No, you said it's, so it's probably like over here somewhere.
Is it like, are we going to get there today kind of
Yes,
So it would take the rest of our day's movement to.
Get there.
or maybe sooner.
thing? Maybe sooner. Well, then maybe we can go a little
Okay,
slower.
well, I vote we sneak.
But we want to get there in the daylight. We don't want to get there when it's dark. I just don't want to fight in the dark, guys. It's a bad time.
What was Frill's choice?
So Frill suggests, I sense it's near, but not right upon us.
Oh.
We could potentially travel normal speed and then slow down as we approach.
I
Okay.
think we should get there
That's
sooner.
sensible.
Get there sooner than later.
So you continue moving forward, upwards through the wet forest, until finally the incline flattens, and you reach the top of the hill you've been climbing. Before you is a picturesque view. The hill you've mounted rolls downward to a deep valley shrouded in a misty fog. At the center of the valley is a circular area with no trees. Roughly a dozen birds circle the center of the valley, some occasionally diving down into the mist. So, your choices here are to go down the muddy slope that's before you, or travel, the slope in the hill is wide. So you're going to have to travel far, like almost to travel all the way back up to get back on the trail to avoid this hill. So the advantage is going down the hill, it's going to be fast. You're going to slide down quickly. So you're going to be going double speed. But there's trees, so you might slam into some trees as you slide down.
I think we should just slide down the hill.
Can I stand on my tail like a skateboard and go down? Like a snowboard? A mud board?
Tail's not that strong. You could use it as like a tail guide, like in the back, like a...
What if I
A
rip
boat?
off a
After
piece of
balance.
my leather and stand on it and just go down?
Yeah, you could try that.
Okay.
That's two people voting to
Yeah.
slide down.
Kron's just gonna like run and slide on his feet like he's on a snowboard, but just. And
I guess we're gone.
Just Brogan will take his great axe out and try to ride it down like a toboggan.
Oh my god.
The blade up your ass or blade on the ground, the
Well,
dirt?
flat blade.
Oh, your flat
sit on the
blade,
flat
okay.
blade and hold the
Okay.
handle.
Okay, I got
Sit
you.
on it like a chair, kind of.
Okay, so,
Probably end up rolling and cutting his legs.
okay, so this will be a skill challenge. To avoid hitting the trees as you slide down, it requires perception and nature skills to scope out the best starting point and a path to go down the trees, and also requires survival and acrobatics to physically avoid the trees as you slide down. So the difficulty on every one of these rolls is 13. If you fail, you slam into a tree and take 4 points of damage. If you crit fail, it's 8 points of damage.
Fuck.
So nat ones are going to suck. So you roll 4 times: perception, nature, acrobatics, and survival.
Okay, so perception first. Perception, nature, acrobatics,
Yep.
and
And survival. But before anybody goes, the way I want you to do it is to roll all 4 and then come up with a story of how you end up getting to the bottom. So if you do really well in perception, you come up with a good plan, then your acrobatics and survival suck and you slam into the trees, vice versa. So it'll help you storytell as you go down.
So
Okay.
you could hit a maximum of 4 trees, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
that doesn't sound too good.
All right. So
Frill's gonna go first.
Pearls first.
Yeah. Okay, so Frill gets in front of everybody, and then he's surveying the trees, and he's looking around, he's pacing back and forth. He looks back at everybody. I don't feel too good about this. How about somebody else go first? Chicken's out. You want to roll a d20, or somebody just want to volunteer to go first?
I'll go first. So Lilith isn't really sure which way to go. She's just kind of like scoping it out, where she rips off a piece of her leather to try to use it as a skateboard, and in the process she actually falls face first in the mud. Luckily, she started going down the hill in the most perfect path possible, where she does not hit a tree, but she takes 6 points of damage because she went down the hill face first the whole way. And then when she finally gets to the bottom, she's got like mud all the way up her nose, and she's just a mess.
Did you fail 2 checks?
I failed 3 checks.
3 checks, so that would be 12 points of damage.
What?
It's 4 per fail.
Fucking shit.
So she's got a lot of mud packed up her nose and scratches.
She's got a twig up her nostril.
Well, I guess I'll go next. So, Seraphina fucking spots the perfect spot to go down. Like, the forest is her home. Looking at the roots and stuff like that. Hop on the hill, skating down. She busts her wings out her back and uses them to, like, balance herself. And she's going, it's not too bad. This is not too bad, guys. Not too bad at all. And just whizzes, through the branches and stuff like that. And then turns around and goes, see, guys, it's no big deal. And then whack! Right in the face. Just a branch. Just knocks her off her feet, right onto her ass, and she slides down on her bum the rest of the way.
Oh my god.
Almost made it.
How much damage did you take?
Just 4.
Just 4. Okay, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Nice. So Kronk, so he's sitting there looking for the right line. It's kind of tough. It's trees everywhere. He's like, maybe this one's good. It's kind of a straight path almost all the way down. Kind of a couple trees there at the end. Looks, so he goes down. He's doing great. And then at the end, he goes to duck under a branch. Foot slips out. Hits his head on the tree trunk, spins around, hits it onto another tree, and then bam!
he ping-pongs all the way
Ping
down.
pong off 2 trees, bam! And then he's down on his back, but he made it to the end and took 8 points of damage.
So Brogan's he sees these disasters, and he's pretty impressed with Seraphina. She did pretty good at skating down right to the end, but he knows he's short enough to make it under that branch that she went smacked into. He picks up some dirt, rubs it in his hands, smells it. Scopes out a spot. He knows he's not going to go where Lilith went because it's a big rutted path down where her face dug the ground out. Finds a real good spot. And something in the forest tonight is just treating him well. The wind stops. Ferns seem like they're moving out of the way for him. The trees
Holy fuck,
part.
okay.
Natural 20 on the nature. So it's just the force is just agreeing with him. Great axe out, sits it broadside down, sits down on it. Gives it a little kickstart. It's almost perfectly straight. He sees a rock. So he's feeling good. He jumps up on the blade. Off the rock. Does a spin and grabs the tail end. The nice 360 just to show off to everybody. Carries on down. And just as he's nearing the edge, twists a little bit on the blade, and the axe blade just digs right into the ground, and he goes tumbling down the rest of the run, and ends up with rocks in his teeth and 4 hit points worth of damage. Got a little too cocky.
Everybody okay down there? Phil's still at the top.
More or less.
All good.
Basically.
I'm going to take my time.
Yep.
So you see Frill get on his hands and knees, turn backwards, and go like a kid, like this.
Oh my god.
Gets his feet down to a tree, and he's like, safely, and he's hugging it. And he's like, okay. Then he reaches and he's holding the tree, and he lets go, and he slides on his stomach. But it picks up speed. He didn't realize how fast it would go. And wham, a tree between the legs into the nuts. And you just see him like hit it and then slide around. Now he's going face first. Bam! Hits his head. And he keeps repeating that and hitting his side.
Oh my
Takes a ton of
God.
damage. He just comes down, just beat up.
We didn't even encounter any enemies, and we're already like, we need a long rest already. The fuck?
You need a long rest.
No,
already?
short one.
I took 12 points of damage, and I
And
only
so did
have
Frill.
27 hit points.
Yeah.
The grace of the elves, everybody.
Hello, YouTube viewers. It's happy hour. This is where we thank our supporters. Oh, wait. We don't have supporters just yet. So, how can you help us grow this great channel?
Like this video.
Subscribe.
Leave a comment. We want to hear from you.
You share this video with all your friends and share it twice with your enemies.
That's right. And there's even more exciting ways you can support us. We've got a Patreon and merch. Check the description for links. But that's enough for now. Let's get back to the show. Yay! Cut. Okay, so everybody made it down the hill, some worse for wear than others, especially Frill. So, first thing you notice as you slid down this hill and pierced through the fog that was in the valley below is that the rain has stopped. You don't know if it's because the rain has actually stopped or it's because you're in this valley bottom that the rain doesn't reach you, but there's no more rain. The second thing you notice is the hazy fog that hangs in the air. The forest is shrouded in light grays. Your vision is limited to the following: 20 feet of normal vision and 40 feet what's called lightly obscured. So disadvantage on any type of rolls that require vision up to 40 feet. Beyond 40 feet, you just see fog. You don't see anything. So you begin moving forward. And you're all at attention. So I want you all to roll a perception check and a nature check together and get the average. Divide it by 2 and then tell me the total. So the lowest is 5.5.
Yeah.
Okay, you're just stomping around, making noise, and you don't hear jack shit around you.
Of course.
And what did
That's
you
the
get,
Kronk
Dan?
way.
Yeah. So what did Lilith get?
12
12.
average.
And Seraphina?
19.
19. Okay. So
Oh, yeah.
so for Lilith, and I'll say as well, you get 13 for both? Okay. You hear strange sounds. The strange sounds that you hear, you would describe them as like animal yells and maybe even screams. And it's coming from the center of the valley. And for Seraphina, who rolled a 19, you hear distinctly multiple animal screams. You can isolate the growl of a wolf, or maybe it's a dog, the bellow of a moose or an elk, that type of animal, the squawking of birds, and something else you've never heard before. Strange high-pitched screeching.
Guys, what the fuck is going on here?
Ready. Be ready.
I got my crossbow out and ready.
Like CrossFit, but it's for cross bros.
Yeah. Is there like a shrub that I can like hide behind and get cover?
Oh, shrubbery.
You can, but the party has to move ahead, so you'll be left behind.
Okay, let's keep going then.
So Frey looks around. Do we want to slow down at this point?
Might as well slow down, yeah.
Yep, let's sneak.
Okay.
Follow his lead.
Do I smell anything?
Good question. Because of your limited vision, your other senses get more heightened. You can't see very far ahead of you, so your hearing, your smell, everything, you're like trying to see with your other senses. So for your smell, the scent of pine and wet earth you've smelled before is very strong, but you also pick up other scents. You smell the crushed leaves below your feet and the scent of animal scat that maybe somebody stepped on because it's kind of strong.
I check my boot. Is it on my boot?
Nope.
Okay. Why does it smell like shit here?
It wasn't me.
Can you not hear the animals?
Didn't you say you shit your pants?
Not today.
Sorry, could I hear the animals or no?
What did you have, 13?
12.
A 12, okay. You could hear something, maybe it might be animals, like borderline.
Well, I could hear something. I can't tell what it is.
Yeah, there's something I can't place. There's something strange here.
Yeah, it smells like shit.
Well, no, I mean, like, just be careful, okay?
Why? What do you hear?
I don't know. I can't place it. Which means
Well, what does it sound like? Imitate it,
sounds-
for me. Brel, how's your porty senses?
It's getting stronger. It's directly ahead.
Shit, alright.
Yeah, I
Stay
smell it too.
close. We don't want to lose sight of one another either.
Alright.
Let's go. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
So with your other senses, you're all looking around, feeling, and you're trying to smell and hear. You feel the wetness on your clothes from the rain. It's just sticking. You didn't feel it as much now that your
Does it feel
senses.
hot? Does it feel like the inside of a mouth?
No, it does not feel hot, but it's smoky and foggy around where you are. It's funny that you asked that because the sounds kind of sounds like
teeth sticking up around us
Yeah.
and a big tongue that we're walking on.
it sounds like the Star Wars episode where they go down in the cave and down the monster's tongue. That's what it sounds like right now a little bit. So you see, you feel the wetness on your clothes and the weight of the mud from all the mud you've been sliding. It's on your boots, it's on your legs. It just feels heavier as you're walking. So your ears are perked up at full attention, listening to the strange sounds ahead. Some of you recognize animal sounds, and they're growing louder with every passing minute. But now you're getting closer. You are hearing animals. You're hearing growls and screeches of some sort of strange animal.
But they're not anywhere near our 20 feet.
No,
We don't see anything.
you can see 40 feet.
So they're not 40 feet. Okay.
Nope. All right, so all of you are sneaking. Kind of picture like a ninja movie, sneaking step by step forward. Brogan and Kronk are more like crunch, crunch, and everybody else is.
No,
not
they're
making a
ahead, so they can get fucked up first.
move. Actually, we didn't decide that. How do you want the order?
Well, I was just gonna actually, like, grab Lilith's elbow and, like...
Gonna
let
grab
them
my
go ahead.
weenus?
Yeah, elbow.
Yeah, the elbow weenus.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I grab
Wow.
the weenus and just a soft tug, you know? Just like once, maybe
She goes,
twice.
ah.
And Kronk with his average of 5.5 just kind of just walking normal, trudging along.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang back with Seraphina, and I'm gonna just whisper, something's fucked up here.
If Brogan is willing to lead with his shield, and if Frill is guiding him where to go, if Frill doesn't have to be in the front, as long as he can guide, Brogan
Yep.
will lead.
Brogan and Frill in the front. Kronk is kind of in the middle, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. The two ladies in the back.
Shield and Warhammer.
Yeah, so all of you can hear animal sounds now. Even Kronk, even with stomping, can still hear, yelling animals. Sounds like a wolf, maybe an elk hollering.
Hey, Kronk, you think you could fucking quiet down?
Sorry, I'm...
Emulate a ballerina.
You see how big I am?
Stop yelling.
Quiet. We're gonna get fucked up.
Shut up!
As you guys argue, you hear this from a distance.
Oh god.
Like louder thumping coming faster.
Oh my god, I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound. I need to put my feet up. I didn't like that at all. No, what is it?
It might have been a bird or a bat or an imp.
Oh, my tail starts like, oh.
Out of the fog, you see a small brown sphere running towards you, full speed ahead.
Spear?
A sphere type shape,
Okay.
browns and a little bit of white.
Okay.
And you notice as it's approaching, it looks like a rabbit, and it's running head down straight for you. It's going to crash into you, then stops and slides and looks up. And when it looks up, it's got a long unicorn type of horn that's yellow that twirls upwards.
Oh, it's cute.
Cute. Hey, little buddy.
It stares up at you. Each one of you blinks, and it's like twitching its head like this, and pats its back of the head.
What the fuck is this thing?
So he
Seraphina, is it good or bad?
Yeah, do I recognize this creature at all?
yes, you do.
Oh, is it, what are they, Almirage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're cute. It's great.
He's looking up at you, and he starts making sounds like a bunny would make. And he's like, kind of meat. And kind of a grunt, so it's not different language of different sounds that he's
Hey
making.
there, little fella.
Feed him a little goblin ear.
I'll cast Speak with Animals. Yep.
So you cast a spell. You see like a little glow and sparkle around him.
Yeah. Hey there, little guy. What are you doing way out here? This doesn't seem like your home.
Jerks his head to you. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
Yes.
You can understand me?
Of course.
I can't sit here all day. I gotta go. Can you let me pass? Can I go by?
Well, yeah, but is everything okay?
Are you friendly?
Yeah,
You're friendly?
yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay, well, I swear I'll be nice. I won't poke you with my poker. And then I just need to go, so let's be friendly friends. And okie dokie, say goodbye, say good day, and I gotta go.
Wait. Did you came from the direction of those noises? Do you know what's over there?
Monsters! 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 Monsters!
Okay. Are you gonna be all right? What are you doing?
No,
in the middle of
no, not good, not right. Gotta run, gotta go.
Well, did you want to stay with us? We could probably keep you safe.
No, monsters that way. I'm not going that way. I'm going the other way.
Okay.
So many monsters, so many monsters.
Many monsters. How many is so many?
A lot. Killing animals,
What do they look
biting,
like?
chewing, eating, stabbing.
And what do these monsters look like?
Like you, but melted.
Melted? Like people?
Yeah. And then little devils, but not that. Little devils and melted people.
You can't
Okay.
hear this, though.
All right. Well. Okay. I mean, get to safety and hide.
Okay, you letting me go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was never holding you. Just wanted to stop and chat.
Are you sure? You're not gonna hurt me? You let me go by?
Give him
Yeah.
a little scratch behind his ear.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you?
Is
need
he
it?
suspicious?
Yeah, for sure. And his head's twitching around, looking at everybody else like,
Oh, you
Everybody-
should
I'm
for
Kronk's
sure.
just like,
You should for
what is
sure put him in your bag.
Do we need to SWAT this thing? What's going on?
Well, it's being really weird.
What does he say?
Are you feeling okay? Are you
no.
sick?
I'm not. I've seen a bunch of my animals die. It's not good. I want to go. Get out of here.
Is
I
this
know.
thing from our world or does it come from the Fae? Like, is it? I don't
Yeah, I
recognize
mean
it.
they're all over the place
Oh,
back
okay.
home. I
Did it come through the portal?
have to ask Frill where the portal goes to, but like I was not expecting to run into one of these here.
Well, are we gonna let it go, or are we gonna keep it with us?
I want to eat it.
You,
Kronk.
He hears this and he looks at him. Ah, you said you let me go. The big green guy
So-
says he's gonna eat me.
I just want you to promise one thing for me. Okay, if I have a conversation with an animal, please don't eat it.
Fine.
It's too close, you know? Like
Whatever. You say so?
and besides, this is like a magical creature. Like did you see the horn?
Yeah.
Well, it's special.
Well, what makes it special?
The horn.
Poker.
The little horny rabbit.
And that's what you just. That's like eating a turkey leg. You just hold it by the horn and. Oh, okay.
So
I didn't.
it's looking at you like with big eyes, and because you said that, it's like
We're
just,
not gonna eat you.
He's not looking at anyone else. He's just staring at Kronk, and Kronk's looking into his eyes.
I slowly get bigger.
And all you see is him go, and he's making sounds, and his little paw comes up, and he's waving it towards you. So I want you to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
He's trying to do a spell on Kronk? The rabbit is that a fail? Please tell me that's a fail.
Yeah. So you feel like this is the nicest little bunny you've ever seen, and you would just want to do nice things. So you would never ever think of harming it.
Little guy, come here. You're so sweetie.
And so you're trying to go pick it up.
Yeah.
It's running away from you, so it's backing up further away.
Okay. Come here. It's okay. I won't hurt you. Come on. I was just kidding. Come here, buddy.
So you're really gonna try to grab
Yeah.
him this time? Okay. So this would be a sleight of hand. Yes, and he's fast, and he's a little far away from you, so it's gonna be difficult.
No.
Yeah. See, the Kronk lumbers. He tries to grab him, and he just backs away. He's looking at you because he can talk to you, and it's like, "What the hell? What's he doing? He's trying to grab me."
Well, he seems real friendly. He just wants to.
Yeah, because I put a spell on him.
Well, then maybe he just wants to pet ya.
I don't want to be petted. I want to go.
Well, then go.
Okay. So I trust you. So I'm gonna go between your legs and run right by, and these people won't grab me. Okay?
Okay.
Nice to meet ya.
Come back. Come back.
Then he takes off, runs away. You love that sound.
It scared me because I thought it would have been like a snake or something. I don't know why it freaked me out.
Listen,
Yeah.
it said there were a lot of monsters ahead and some like
It was so cute.
melty looking people. I really don't know, but also some like little devils or something.
Oh, great.
Red here can talk to them for us. We're coming to see your people.
All right, put the character, get the charisma going.
We all know you're so
So-
good at that.
Yeah, we had a
maybe,
deal.
maybe,
No more talk.
maybe I should lead in case it is devil people. He didn't. The rabbit. So
Are
what did
we-
the rabbit say? That there were devil people
Said there were monsters. So many monsters.
that looked melty.
And they were eating things. Probably the animals that I heard screaming.
Animals. Yum.
So they're just eating animals alive.
I mean, Lilith, we are not there. I don't know. But it sounded like screaming.
Let's go.
Right. I don't want to go first. Then I don't think it's if it's melty people. I don't think it's the.
I think we just keep on
If
what
see
we were
any
already
other-
doing.
If we see any other little buddies, we'll just see if we can get more details.
Okay, so we continue forward.
Mhm.
Okay. Continue traveling through the thick fog, moving forward, and the strange growls and screeches grow louder. Every step is tentative. Now that the sounds are so close, it feels like something could jump out of the fog at any moment. Eventually, you reach a clearing where you can make out 4 stone monuments, or monoliths, facing each other in a circle, creating a megalith. If anybody knows a megalith, it's like
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge, like stones around kind of in a circle. The stone structures look ancient. They seem to be more buried than exposed. Seemingly just the tops are visible. Only one of the 4 monoliths remain fully intact. Its shape is that of a doorway. The others, only pillars and debris remain. This lone standing doorway is mostly blocked by large rocks, but where a small opening remains, a swirling red portal glows ominously.
Well, there's your portal, Frill.
We found the portal to the other world.
In the center of this ancient site,
We changed the music. It's more ominous now. Something's bad.
the source of the sounds become clear.
Oh God.
The ground is littered with bodies. A fierce battle took place and continues to rage on between monsters and forest animals, but it looks like the monsters are winning. The monsters consist of grotesque, melted humanoids that look like pinkish blobs of flesh with teeth and claws, and small pinkish red devils with red horns and tail. They stand about 2 feet tall. For the forest animals, only a lone wolf and a large elk remain alive. The elk, however, is on the ground, thrashing as the devil creatures bite and claw into it. And with a final shudder, it goes limp. The misty air is thick with the smell of blood and evil energy. They haven't noticed you yet. What would you like to do?
Oh fuck. Should I go first?
So you're not in the front, so I'm going to pass it up to Brogan.
Are any of these your brothers?
Do I know if what do I know what the little tiny devils are? Are they like somehow related to tieflings or?
Well, all devils are in a way related to tieflings, but they're not your
Mostly.
brothers.
Brogan's mostly just being a shithead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Comparing you to
Yeah, so you're more of
hellish
a
creatures.
human with devil ancestry. These are actual from hell devils.
But they're just 2 feet tall. They look more related to you, Brogan.
Oh!
Now we're talking. There you go.
Oh, maybe you two could make one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
If
not.
we, you know,
You don't have enough of a beard for me.
you don't have enough of a tail for me.
We're at an impasse. Deal breakers. Can we see how many creatures there are?
From this distance, you can see probably 3 of the imps and maybe 4 of the melted.
I could fairy fire them, but they'd know we're here then.
That's okay. If you fairy fire, I can blow the horn. And then we can set it off. Because these things aren't leaving this circle alive. If they even are alive. But I came to smash evil, and these look evil.
Yeah.
Agree.
Okay.
All right, so
Guess that's the
since you
plan.
snuck up, everybody has 1 action before actual combat begins. So I have a map.
Yay. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be a little bit unique. These monsters are very weak in terms of hit points. They take 1 hit and they are dead.
But they have a high AC.
Well, we'll get to that in a second. The only time that you attack them and they will not die in 1 hit is that if they have a resistance, which is half damage. So it'll be like, you'll see the little display I'm going to share with you. That's going to go down to like half of a character. So instead of HP, I'm going to show a number of enemies. All of you have a sneak attack round. So the first up is Brogan.
Brogan will blow the horn. Helm's horn.
So everybody now can crit at 19 and 20. But you hear,
Oh, we're here now.
I'll walk straight ahead 25 feet.
Cross like, hell yeah, fucking horn sound badass, dude.
Oh my god.
And he's gonna come up right and stop right there in the fucking middle because he's not very smart. He's gonna run in there and get there and then just stop me like,
Great.
what the fuck did I just do?
We're gonna need a new orc.
It's like, what the fuck did I just do? What the hell is that? And just comes straight down right over top of his head and
it just slices this little devil in half, and you see it smile as it dies, and it lasts. Flames shoot up and burn up the little devil, and it's almost like a portal that it goes down underneath and disappears. There's no remains left.
okay. That was gnarly.
So we got Frill next.
So try to get him to behind this tree trunk, and then he's just gonna shoot an arrow at this other one by the dead elk.
Okay, so same thing happens again. It smiles as it dies and goes up in flames, and a portal underneath pulls it down. Okay, so we have Lilith next.
Okay, Lilith is going to go diagonal to this tree trunk.
So what weapon are you using?
My crossbow.
So you pull back your crossbow, which has your fire elemental on it, powering it up extra. You see the arrow flying through it, flames. It hits the imp. It sticks into him, and then he laughs and does no damage. And
This is my
the whole
elemental.
converts all the damage to fire.
Shit!
So Seraphina, you're up.
So I get out my orb and I give it a quick little rub, and out comes this little mote of like moonlight, like starlight. It's like this little like pulsing thing, and it just shoots forward towards the flesh blob.
Okay, so as the story wisp hits it with radiant damage, the flesh blob screams in agony, and you see steam coming up, and it's melting alive. And there is no flames, there is no portal. It just boils and bubbles and just melts in front of you.
I did it.
Did you guys see this? More shit's coming out of the portal.
Keep them together.
I can slow him down.
Who can close this thing?
Bro, can you close this portal?
Where's Frill right now?
Behind a tree.
Behind this tree over
Tree.
here.
And you're way over in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like, what did you say?
There's a portal and a bunch more guys coming out. Can we close it?
I don't know.
All right. We'll figure it out.
Ah.
Oh.
Here's the scotch taped. Kronk,
This one.
roll the rock in front of the portal. Who would have opened this portal? Who could it be?
your guys' father.
Mm-hmm.
Our guys' father? Me and Seraphina?
Yeah, have the same father.
No.
We don't.
Or no, it's the. Or is it the mother?
No.
No, Seraphina's father is like a dude.
Yeah.
He's
My mom's
like a human guy.
My mom's another tiefling,
Yeah.
but Seraphina's not a tiefling.
he's like a priest of Seluna.
Nice try.
There was something there last.
Didn't quite
week.
get the backstory.
No, there's something last session that I
We-
thought
we were-
that was coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
So, Lilith, your turn?
Talking about it.
I'm gonna do vicious mockery, and I'm gonna yell at it and say, "You look like a shit from a butt," and see if my psychic damage will hurt it, because
Yeah.
my fire damage didn't do shit.
You see it, its body react and its face look at you, and it just quivers and shakes, and then burns up and dies.
It died?
Yeah, but it flames came up and in the portal. But you mentally fucked it to death.
Nice. Like that. Okay, that's my turn.
Seraphina?
I'll handle the keeping the portal clear. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam. You know, bust out my orb, and this time it really starts glowing, and a shaft of moonlight just goes and like smashes into the earth. I'm gonna pick the square right in front of the portal, and then it goes 5 feet in all directions. Yeah, so as soon as it comes around to those two for their turn,
Which will be next.
yeah, that's when it happens.
The imp starts laughing. Eat this, bitch! And his hands glow and flames come out of it, and he shoots a ball of fire at Lilith.
That's what you do. That's rude. That's so rude.
So
You
the
guys must be
the
cousins.
fire actually hits you, but you have a special ability that does half damage for fire. So instead
do.
So instead of taking 6 damage, you only take 3.
Okay,
That's not bad.
that's not bad at all.
The portal begins to glow some more.
Oh shit! More guys coming out of the portal.
Kronk, hurry up and move the rock.
I assume they're all coming out of the portal and then spreading out.
Yes.
I had a plan.
That's
I was
why.
trying to clear this so that I can get to the rock.
I saw that.
I'm trying
Because
not to
everybody was
die,
behind
though.
And then
me
Lilith
now,
here's
I
like,
don't
but I want to live.
All right, fine.
No,
No,
it's
no,
fine.
no,
It's fine.
no,
It's fine.
it's all
I'll
good,
take
it's
care
all
of it.
good.
I'll take care of it.
All right, Brogan will move this way towards the rock, stopping to smack this thing here. My little half-built holy symbol. Give it a squeeze. My hammer lights up with divine light. And
You're doing a divine smite?
divine smite, baby.
And explodes in a spray of magnificent light, burning and screeching.
Portal?
No portal.
No portal.
Nice.
So I'm gonna start off by asking Brogan to stomp on my foot to make me angry, so I can rage.
Is he close enough to you?
Yeah, he's right beside
Right
me.
beside.
Go for
Instead
it.
of a stomp, I just slap my hammer down.
Now I'm angry. Now I'm gonna run over here. So for my normal action, can I try to push that close?
You certainly
the
can
rock.
try.
Push the rock. Push the rock.
Start pushing on it.
Okay, so you're raging, you have advantage.
Yeah.
So roll a d20 twice, take the highest, and you add your strength +4. That's your highest. You roll twice.
I got 8 and a 10.
Try as you might, you force and you push. That effing boulder is not moving.
Come on, Kronk.
This thing is heavier than it looks. I might need a little help.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So Bard campaign next.
Alright, so that's the end of my turn.
2 imps are going to fire firebolts after Kronk. Ooh, interesting. This guy really just fucking gets angry and he just starts screaming and yelling at you. You fucker! And then the flame in his hands gets bigger than normal
Oh.
and just fucking blasts you right in the face. And does 12 points of damage as he crits.
Whoa.
And the other one is also going to...
22.
The other one, another firebolt, a little bit smaller. This one hits you right in the chest. And this does 6 points of damage.
Back to the top of the order.
That's right. Brogan.
I'm gonna hold my action, and on Kronk's turn, I'm gonna push the boulder.
So let's just push the boulder. You ready?
Okay, so with an 18, the boulder starts moving. You feel the two of you get behind, pushing. But it's moving, push! The 6 seconds of your turn pushing it, it probably moved a good foot.
How many feet are we?
You're 5 feet away.
The rock is
Fuck, okay.
5 feet away, so it moved.
So we gotta move 4 more feet.
Okay, so Lilith, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to insult the little imp in front of me with vicious mockery.
He fails, so what kind of insult do you want to finish him off with?
Tell me he's got a little dick.
Little imp, little dick.
Yeah. Little imp, little dick. My tail's bigger than your fucking body.
He looks down. Oh no! He burns. Flames go up and he goes down the portal. But then he kind of snickers. Nyeh. 2 imps are going to throw fireballs at Kronk.
The one in the trees and the one here.
Yes. First one, the firebolt goes sailing by and misses. The second one hits. 6 points of damage. The imp that sees Lilith up on top. Another firebolt hits you, another 3 points of damage.
We can try to hit the wolf this time, maybe.
You leave the wolf at this.
All right, so it's Lilith. Are all 3 of you going to be trying to...
Yep.
Natural 20.
Natural
Fucking
20.
yes.
and
I got a
23.
dirty 22
Guess who's
on my
closing
first
the
one.
fucking portal, guys?
That one is a 12, and then my last one, or he rolled one of them. So.
I just rolled a natural 20. Yeah. All right, everybody, on the count of push. Push!
Love it.
Even Lilith there, all 3 of you pushing as hard as you can. And this time it moves twice as far as it did last time. So
wow.
a full 2 feet.
I guess I gotta. That means you're getting healed instead of prone.
Sweet.
What? Healing me again?
No.
Me.
Oh.
Oh,
How many? What are you rolling?
14. Level 2. 14.
A level 2 healing
plus 3,
word?
17.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
Yeah, level
god,
up
it
too.
brings me back to max HP! Holy
didn't wanna
shit.
cast
Feels like
that.
I just came.
I
All of a sudden, pushing the rock. I was like,
I mean, guess I've got some skills.
Oh, boys.
Are you almost done,
Me?
guys? Might want to hurry.
So the 2 imps are attacking Kronk, and they have to do a saving throw
They
for
have
what?
to do wisdom saving throw, beat a 12, or they have to choose. If they fail, they have to choose a different target.
Okay, the first one fails, so he has to choose a different target. It's going to pick you.
Okay. My AC is 18.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well then it's a miss because it was just a barely hit. The second
Hey,
one...
that's perfect. Sanctuary's great.
All right, so the second one is a crit. That one's going to hit, and it passed it. So it hits Kronk for 12 points of damage.
I'm gonna die.
I have 5 hit points left.
oh my god. Okay, we really
Guys,
need to
your
get it
meat
close.
shield is getting hurt here. I think it's time to smarten up and get this shit over with.
What's your
Says the
H?
guy who ran into the fucking monolith circle.
I never said I was the smartest person. I realized once I got in here, whoops.
Okay, so
Well,
we're back
shit.
to the monsters. Okay, so the monsters directly just go for whoever's closest to them. So that would be...
Fuck, there's one right underneath my feet.
Yeah,
Going for my
so-
balls.
Exactly.
Let's hope it
Guess I
misses.
should have healed Kronk.
Okay.
Thought you'd be okay.
Your AC is only 14, right?
Yeah.
The slimy, grotesque, melted human climbs up your leg, bites down on your sack, and you are unconscious.
Am I still raged?
Oh yeah, you take half damage
Yes,
from
it's not
that,
magical damage.
Would it be piercing damage? Because he's biting with his teeth?
It is piercing damage, yes.
Yes. Alright, well, I got 3 HP left there.
Okay, so the one that's underneath Brogan, he's seeing that you're squirming in pain, so he's gonna slide it, try to reach over and scratch, and that's gonna work. So the second one hits, 2 points of damage, so down to 1.
You got this.
And we have the third one that sees you squirming as well, so
Miss. It misses.
yeah.
Yes! It fucking misses! Let's
Right.
fucking go!
You guys are going to have to push next round because I have to keep you alive.
Yeah.
So the imp that's high above, seeing all this, you squirming with your nut shots, he's gonna attack you again. And it hits.
No.
You've gone unconscious. Okay, so we are up
We
to...
really need Serafina to come push too, and Frill to come push too.
I have a negative to my strength. I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, so the
And quite frankly, I'm killing all of the things.
two blobs that are close to the wolf, they're going to attack it. And the first one hits, the wolf is gone unconscious. It's top of the round now.
Yeah.
But before you go, Brogan, delete the wolf and add somebody else to the party.
Flaming wolf head.
Sorry, what the fuck?
It's bad news.
Just to end the session, all the commotion that's been going on, you see this hellhound, this wolf with flames shooting back behind it, and it pokes its head out of the portal, and it can't get its whole body through.
Oh my god, what the? You know the meme of the kid that's watching a hockey game and he's got braces and he's like, oh my god. That's me right now.
We gotta get this thing closed before that fucker comes out.
Can you see that?
Yeah, a little bit.
I am super going to try not to let you die.
Please
too.
don't. Please.
Well, that was fun. That brings an end to the session with a
No.
crazy amount of battles.
Unconscious.
Kronk's dead.
No.
I'm not
Brogan's
dead
gonna get to
yet.
go, and Brogan's gonna be able to pick him up, and I'm gonna be able to top him up on my
He's just
turn.
unconscious.
You guys just gotta get that door closed.
Stay tuned for a preview of the next episode of Homebrew Party. Another big firebolt comes at you, 12 points of damage.
Oh, that would put me down, but I'm gonna use relentless endurance. I get
have
down to
this-
one knee. I'm like, not this time. Stand back up. Fuck you, imp.
And there's suddenly heavy metal music playing in the background. Like,
Holy diver.
hello, YouTube viewers. Remember when I said there are more exciting ways to help support our channel? Well, here's the inside scoop.
You can visit our website at homebrewparty.net and you can learn more about the cast and check out our awesome merch that we have for sale.
Or join our Patreon. This is the ultimate way to support our channel. Every dollar in support of Homebrew Party helps us create more adventures, including upgrades to audio and video equipment, D&D props, channel content, and a lot more.
When you sign up to be a member of our Patreon, you get early access to content, you get a happy hour shout out, and exclusive merch that you won't be able to get anywhere else. And you also have access to the community chat.
That's right. Visit homebrewparty.net for more.
Or else.